My family expects me to host every holiday, but it's becoming too much for me. I'm 32, and for 5 years straight, I've hosted Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, Memorial Day, literally every single family gathering. My place fits 20 people comfortably, so when Grandma passed away, everyone just assumed I'd automatically take over her role. No discussion, no vote, just expectation. My brother Carter is 35 and lives 10 minutes away in a nearly identical house. Same square footage, same dining room setup, same backyard for the kids. But somehow, his place is always too chaotic with the kids, or not really set up for hosting. Meanwhile, I'm single, living alone, and apparently that makes me the default host for eternity. The first year, I didn't mind. I wanted to honor Grandma's memory and keep the tradition alive. I bought new dishes, decorated like she used to, even made her famous pecan pie from scratch. Everyone loved it. They said things like, "It feels just like Grandma's place, and you're so good at this." I felt proud. But then it became expected. Year 2, year 3, year 4, I kept hosting because no one else offered. The costs started piling up. Last Thanksgiving alone, I spent $800 on food. Turkey, sides, drinks, desserts, decorations, entertainment for the kids. I tracked everything this time because I was getting suspicious about where my money was going. When I did the full calculation for all 5 years, the number made me sick. Over $15,000. That's a decent used car. That's multiple vacations I never took because I was too broke after each holiday season. Meanwhile, my brother shows up with a $6 pie from the grocery store, and everyone thanks him like he just saved Christmas. Last year, I tried asking for help. Just casually mentioned at Thanksgiving that maybe people could bring a side dish or chip and $20 for groceries. The table went completely silent. My mom looked offended. My brother made some joke about me nickel and dimming the family. Within 5 minutes, they'd moved on to a different topic, and I was left feeling like the bad guy for even suggesting it. This past Christmas was my breaking point. I woke up at 5 a.m. to start the turkey. Spent all morning cooking while everyone else showed up at 2 p.m. expecting a feast. They ate, they laughed, they opened presents, they made a massive mess. By 8 p.m., they were all heading out because the kids are tired and we have a long drive. I was left standing in my kitchen surrounded by mountains of dishes. My dishwasher had broken mid-cycle, so I spent until 2 a.m. hand-washing everything, alone, in my own house, on Christmas. That's when something in me just snapped. I was done being the family doormat. The next morning, I sent a group text to the family chat. "Next holiday is at Carter's house, I'll bring dessert." My phone exploded. My mom called within 3 minutes, saying I was being ridiculous and ungrateful. "After everything we've done for you," she said. I asked what exactly they'd done for me. She hung up. My brother texted back immediately, "Dude, my place isn't set up for this. You know that. Why are you being weird?" I replied, "Neither was mine 5 years ago. You'll figure it out like I did." Radio silence for 2 full days. No one responded. No one called. I actually started to enjoy the peace. Then on day 3, my mom showed up at my door with my brother in tow. They wanted to have a conversation about this situation. I'd been preparing for this. I invited them in and handed them a binder. Inside was every single receipt from the last 5 years, organized by holiday and plastic sleeves. Thanksgiving 2019 through Christmas 2024. Each section had the total highlighted at the bottom. "This is what hosting actually costs," I said calmly. "Split it between yourselves however you want, but I'm completely done." My brother's face went pale as he flipped through the pages. He stopped at the Thanksgiving 2023 section where I'd spent $847 or $32. "You spent this much on one dinner? That I cooked alone, served alone, and cleaned up alone while you left early?" I said. "Yes." My mom tried her guilt trip routine. She got teary-eyed and said, "Your grandmother never complained about hosting. She did it with joy in her heart." I looked directly at her and said, "Grandma also had you, Aunt Nancy, Aunt Betty, and Uncle Don helping her cook and clean every single holiday. She had a support system. I have 0 people helping me. 0. That shut her up real fast." My brother tried a different angle. "Come on, man. We're family. Families help each other out." I laughed. Actually laughed out loud. "Carter, you've brought store-bought cookies to the last 8 holidays and called it your contribution. That's not helping. That's showing up empty-handed with extra steps." They both left 15 minutes later without saying another word. No apology, no offer to help, nothing. Easter is in 3 months. No one has mentioned where it's going to be. My phone's been quiet ever since.